The following segment is sponsored by North Star Financial and Retirement Planning.
Is this the year you'll tie a bow on your career and finally retire? What steps can you take to make retiring in 2022 a reality? Well, joining us now are George Fossing and Zach Jenkins. They're part of the team at North Star Financial and Retirement Planning, a local area firm that focuses on preparing people for a successful retirement. George and Zach are also popular radio show hosts, joining us right now in the studio. Good morning to you both.
Good morning, Margaret.
Well, let's talk about why this is a great time for those in the retirement red zone to get dialed in with a written plan.
So what do you think the red zone is?
You're almost going to retire.
You're
so
inside
close.
The 20, right? You don't want to fumble. You don't want to drop that ball. So a lot of folks in retirement already, and we talk to them as well as people that maybe 1 or 2 or 3 years out. You can't get it wrong. You can't go fumbling that football. You lose the game. What that means is the consequence is severe. You might have to go back to work, chance of outliving your money, not being able to spend with confidence while you're young and able. So putting a plan together is a big deal. And we believe it's more efficient. You sleep better at night. It's the only way to go.
Take it all the way into the end zone.
Absolutely.
Why do you believe people should find an advisor who focuses specifically on retirement? That's a specialty.
We've seen that over the years. People come in there, and last week's segment we had the attorney on in our office. We have a Medicare specialist, long-term care specialist, and a CPA that works with us too for tax planning. So you look at something that's really efficient. People out there, I think they paid enough in taxes. Don't pay more than you have to. We see that in this triple taxation people get through, and they go, man, I made all this money, yet it seems to be going to Uncle Sam. That's where we step in. We don't see people out there that are wealth advisors really addressing that. They might talk about it, but there's nothing done. Yep. We step in and say, listen, it's retirement, get it right, have fun, go on vacation when this COVID thing gets through, and enjoy it. That's where we step in.
And this way, it's important to have an income plan. What do we need to know about that?
Well, it's important, just to reiterate what George just said. He talked about sleeping well at night. When you've got an income plan, you've got predictability, you've got a lifetime income that you can't outlive. If you think about most people when it comes to income planning, really pensions, they've gone by the wayside. Yeah. So when it comes to that predictability, a lot of people just have Social Security, and you think about, Social Security might be $40,000 or $50,000 a year for a married couple. Is that going to be enough? For some people, maybe, but for most people, probably not. Mm-hmm. So putting together a solid income plan, a self-funded pension, can create that predictability and take the pressure off of your investments.
Very important. They say in the financial scriptures, I believe, the market giveth and the market taketh away. So how can we find a balance as we get closer to retirement?
Well, the big thing is, Zach said, putting a plan together. You have your safe money bucket, long-term growth bucket, your tax-efficient bucket. One of the best things we really enjoy is putting a plan together, and our clients understand what their job, their money has. Mm-hmm. And they go, so they really own it, and they feel good about it. And they say, hey, this is long-term growth. This might be for the kids. You don't see that as much anymore, by the way. People are like, I put it through school. We're going to spend our last nickel. We get that. But usually there's money left over addressing that side of it. So when we put that together, you want that clarity. We see people out there, especially right now with the markets are kind of dicey. They're all over. People worry. Well, that's a choice. People don't need to worry if they have a plan in place. Mm-hmm. You have a plan for when things don't go well, right?
Yep.
And things are getting a little weird out there. Like I said, you want to have this plan and rely on it.
You absolutely should. And then it's always worth, you've got to consider taxes. Are there ways to potentially reduce what we're paying in taxes? What do we need to think about?
All day long.
Yeah, we do it all the time. A lot of times people come in and most of their retirement assets are set aside in an IRA because they rolled over from a 401k. Mm-hmm. Now they're retired, and they say, hey, what do I need to look out from a tax standpoint? And we just see a lot of opportunities when you're building out someone's trajectory. There's a lot of opportunity in most cases to help people save money on taxes. The whole tax thing, comes full circle too. Not only will you save money in taxes on your retirement funds, but you can also reduce the amount of taxes you pay on Social Security, which we believe is your money coming back to you. So we want to help people keep more of that and pay the government less.
Yeah, well, it's really important just to sit down and have this conversation with you so people can know they're going to come out as well as they possibly can in all this.
We want to educate the public. Yep. That's really what it comes down to. Make the choice, but make an educated decision out there. There's so much noise out there, and Google, for what it's worth, is great. But you're an individual. You need to know how it matters to you and what your goals and values are, and tying that together. It takes time. People work hard for their money, Margaret. Mm-hmm. And you want to be able to spend that with confidence and not give a third of it to Uncle Sam if you don't have to. That's our mission.
Yep.
Get our clients as close to the 0% tax bracket as possible.
It's an important mission for everybody to understand better, so we certainly appreciate the conversation. Thanks for being here
Thanks,
today.
Margaret. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
And for those of you at home, if you're currently retired or getting close to retirement and would like to learn more about how you could potentially reduce your future taxes as well as help protect and grow your hard-earned savings and investments, North Star Financial has a great offer for you right now until March 27th. They're offering a complimentary, no-obligation investment portfolio and tax planning review. This will allow their team to schedule a phone call, video call, or future in-office meeting so they can speak with you personally and provide you with a roadmap going forward. The number to call now, area code 864-309-8146.